we can say how we look at something is more important than what we are looking at. Because when we look at something, it's always going to be channeled through how we look at it. One of my relatives, the Sasva Rebbe in London, he would tell a story, tell a Torah over, based on one of our mutual forebearers, the Heilige Rav Levi Yitzchak Berditchever. Rav Levi Yitzchak Berditchever once notices one of his Hasidim and he asks him the following question. Why is it we learn Gemara Be'in 8, 9, 10 hours a day, 1 hour a day, whatever it may be? Why do we learn Gemara Be'in? And the Rebbe proceeded to express a very novel idea of why we are learning Gemara Be'in. He says as following, that when we can take a text and we can critically analyze the text from so many different angles, from this way and that way and another way, it gives us the mental flexibility to look at life and have the ability to take any situation in life and turn it around in so many different dimensions, flavors and levels. This nakuda of learning Be'in, according to Rav Levi Yitzchak, when he told his chassid, it's the process of learning to recognize how we look at something is more important than what we are looking at, because it's through our interpretation that we are looking at reality. It's through our interpretation that we're coming to meet each present moment. In Bereshis, in the 6th parak, we have a Rashi that comments on the first usage of the term Nechama. When we speak about Nechama, to comfort, on one hand it's giving somebody the space to allow them to be with what's going on. When a person comes into a shiva, they sit silently, as we know, until the person is ready to speak, but we are comforting, we're being with them. Rashi explains in Bereshis, 6th parak, 6th pasuk, going on to 7, that this nakuda, this etymology of the word nechama, is to reframe, having the ability to take a situation and with new eyes, with a new heart, with new ears, process the situation differently, having the ability to reframe the situation, hopefully for better. And it does take work. It is a mastery that we have to develop. As we know, it's interesting to note, Chazal tell us that Avraham Avinu, when he was living and when he was working with people, we're told that he knew to heal people through his speech. And the Gemara actually says in a different flavor that when Avraham Avinu was nifter, he had a gem round his neck that healed people. But Rabbeinu Bachya and others explain that this was speech. He knew to reframe, he knew to take a situation, and he knew through his words, through his sincerity, through his constructs of thinking, to create a different way of viewing and interpreting the situation. How you look at something is more important than what you are looking at. When we focus what we are looking at, we forget the fact that I am processing. I am the meaning maker. Nechama, having the ability to comfort, is having this ability to reframe any given situation. So Be'ezras Hashem, as we go through this time period, may we remember how we look at something is more important than what we are looking at. Why? Because you are the master of interpretation. May you experience bracha, mazel and hatzlacha.